What's up, home bartenders? 2024 is coming to a close and we're about to welcome 2025. So let's reminisce about the past year and all the cocktails we've made on the channel and pick out my favorite 5. Let's do it. In 5th place, the Sherry Cobbler. Now, something I did earlier this year was a deep dive into sherry wine. I really wanted to learn about the different kinds of sherry, and that's exactly what I did, and I shared it with you guys in a video that you can check out by clicking that link, possibly there. But after learning about the various kinds of sherry, I wanted to explore sherry cocktails. And the Sherry Cobbler is by far my favorite. Honestly, this thing should be the #1 brunch cocktail. I mean, mimosas are great, Bloody Marys are great, but you really need to start making sherry cobblers for your next brunch party. It's fantastic. I mean, it's got muddled fruit, it's got 2 kinds of sherry, a dry and a sweet sherry. It's got some maraschino liqueur. It's low ABV, so it's great for like a brunch setting, but it packs so much flavor. Yeah, just a fantastic, fantastic drink. This will make a great brunch cocktail because it's not overly strong, it's really refreshing, it's fruity, it's sweet. This is a great cocktail. In the #4 spot, it's not so much a cocktail as it is a technique, but I'm gonna give it to the Fizzy Old Fashioned. Now, technically the episode was called Fizzy Negroni, but we did a Fizzy Negroni, a Fizzy Old Fashioned, and a Fizzy Margarita. And the way we did this was using a whipped cream siphon, and instead of using a nitrous cartridge, you use a CO2 cartridge, and you can infuse CO2 gas into your cocktails, making them fizzy. Now, the difference between, a regular fizzy cocktail where we just add some soda water is that you're adding a fizzy soda, you're diluting the cocktail. This method, you're actually carbonating the alcohol itself. And the result was such a unique experience because that is still a really high alcohol cocktail. It's just an old fashioned. It's just whiskey, sugar, bitters. But because it's carbonated, it goes down so easy. It was remarkably easy to drink and such a strange experience. And there it is, a Fizzy Old Fashioned. Man, that's weird. It tastes like an old fashioned, but the bubbles make it so light. I could chug this old fashioned. That's how dangerous this is. You could chug this old fashioned. I'm gonna feel this soon because I don't realize that I don't usually take giant sips of an old fashioned, and right now I'm taking big sips. And #3 spot is actually not a cocktail that I made, but it was featured on my channel. So during the Christmas season, I did a collaboration with my good friend Coach Vino from the Progress Bar, where we collectively made 6 cocktails using Benedictine, which is one of our favorite liqueurs. And it's perfect for Christmas because I call it the Christmas liqueur because it's got those wonderful honey and baking spices, and it tastes like Christmas. So on my channel, I made 2 cocktails, and then Vino made 1 cocktail on my video. And the cocktail he made was the Fluorescent Gray, which had Benedictine, Chinar, and Mezcal. And you know that I'm a huge fan of smoky spirits, so this was just the perfect combination for me.
Oh, that's really nice, guys. Really, really nice. I thought 2 ounces of mezcal is gonna be really smoky and super smoky, but actually the Chinar and the Benedictine help to mellow it out a bit. So you're still getting them smoky notes, but the absinthe also adds a nice roundness to it. Very nice cocktail.
Oh yeah, you had the right call with mezcal. I mean, anything smoky, I love. Great job, Vino. You made my top 5 cocktails of the year on this channel. In the summertime, I made 10 Swizzle cocktails using the Swizzle stick on the channel. I started by making the 5 Swizzle cocktails found in the Smuggler's Cove book, which is my favorite cocktail book. It's a tiki book, and if you don't have it, I recommend getting it. If you like tropical summer tiki drinks, it is the best book you'll own. But I made the 5 Swizzle cocktails found in that book. But I wanted more, so I scoured the internet and found 5 additional Swizzle cocktails to try, and I made a second video with 5 other Swizzle cocktails. And one of my favorite cocktails has always been the Queen's Park Swizzle. So that was on the list, but I don't want to, it's too easy to name that one of my favorite cocktails because it's been my favorite for years. So it's not like it was unique to 2024. But there was one out of that list of 5 additional drinks that was also very original, and that was the Coffey Park Swizzle. Now it doesn't have coffee, it's named after Coffey Park. Not sure where that is, but I'm sure I'll put it on the screen somewhere. So this cocktail had a split base of a Baldwin cool rum and Amontillado sherry. So yeah, 2024 was a big year for sherry on this channel anyways. As well as having some falernum, some lime, and quite a bit of ginger syrup. Aside, one thing I did do this year was a lot of syrup videos. So we have one video with 12 of the most popular cocktail syrups that you can make, so check out that video. I also have a series of shorts, and we're up to about 22 now, so 22 different cocktail syrups that you can try, so make sure you check that out. But back to the Coffey Park Swizzle, we've got Baldwin cool rum, we've got Amontillado sherry, we've got ginger syrup. It was just a really nice mix of flavors, and just like the Queen's Park Swizzle, you have a nice float of Angostura bitters on there. And yeah, the flavors just in this one were just really complex and melded really well together. It's a fantastic swizzle. Oh, that ginger really present. You get a bit of fruitiness from the sherry, even though it's a dry sherry. It's coming through. This is nice. Bitterness, that ango on the nose, and it is starting to trickle down. And finally, in the #1 spot, something I wanted to do for a long time was make my own spiced rum. And I finally did that this year. It's really easy. You basically take a rum that you like, and then you infuse it with a whole lot of flavors. And you can let it sit on the counter for a couple days in a mason jar, or you can use sous vide, which is my new favorite method of infusing spirits with flavor. It's not required, but it's so much faster. So why not? So then after I made the spiced rum, I wanted to try various spiced rum cocktails. And then I came across this one, which I've made tonight, the Right Hand Twist. And I made it back in the late summer, early fall when I made the spiced rum. And my first impression was, wow, this is the perfect Christmas Negroni. I even said it back then. You know what this is? This is the perfect Christmas Negroni. So I made it again over the Christmas holidays when I made my video on 4 Christmas sippers, because this is just the perfect Christmas sipper. Such a good Negroni variation. You've got the spiced rum, which adds rum and a lot of flavors and spices, cinnamon, vanilla, and so much more. And then you have the standard Negroni flavors, the Campari, the sweet vermouth, and then this one adds just a little bit, a 1/4 ounce or 1/8 of an ounce of Pedro Ximénez sherry. Once again, hey, this was the year for sherry. And the Pedro Ximénez, which is a sweet sherry, adds a little bit of sweetness, but and a subtle kind of rich raisin notes, which even just that little 1/4 ounce does come through. And yeah, this is probably my new favorite Negroni riff, which I'm going to just keep enjoying throughout the year, but it definitely is the best Christmas Negroni. So there it is, guys, my top 5 cocktails of 2024. It was a great year. We finally got the full new setup complete this year. So we got to get back in the groove of making cocktails, making videos. I'm really excited about 2025. I've got a lot of ideas. I'd like to know what you want to see from this channel, from Rob's Home Bar in 2025. So comment below what kind of homemade liqueurs, homemade syrups would you like to see? What kind of cocktails? Do you want me exploring another category like I did with sherry? Should we explore port or maybe vermouth or other types of liqueurs in these kinds of videos? Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see. I've got lots of ideas, but I can always use more ideas. All right, it is New Year's Eve. If you need some sparkling wine cocktail ideas, check out this video, which just released yesterday. And if you're curious yourself about sherry and want to learn more, check out my video on sherry wine. All right, guys, Happy New Year. Cheers to 2025.